All right. No, I'm on video.
They just talk with me, so it's
Yeah.
like just so
You can have that attached to your glasses or something.
I know. Right. Yeah, that's the
That's
real
how they,
Google glasses. Yeah.
Google Glass for.
So just share what we're doing.
Yeah, right. So what we're doing here is looking at this slideshow, trying to get some really important points across to contractors that are in the foundation and structural business. And because it's one of the things that where people get lost is they start taking on work as it comes. Some of it's more profitable than others, And so in their experience, if they were like to go back and really analyze their jobs, they would understand, where their sweet spot is profitability wise. Mm-hmm. And so that is, that's like the first question to ask in developing a business is trying to, distinguish what kind of jobs really are the best kind of jobs to get.
Clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, and in the world of structural work, you've got all different kinds of work. All the way from house moving to leveling floors, to doing the helical piers and the tiebacks. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's a spot for it.
Anything else?
That's perfect. Thank you. The world of retaining walls. Short retaining walls are generally, done by gardeners and landscaper types, whereas, the taller ones that really need to be engineered right, those are the jobs that you're looking for, if you're up for that kind of work. So invite a contractor to, take a look at the target, and in the center of the target, we're seeking, the sweet spot, right? And then to distinguish, which ones are on the outer rim that are like, yeah, we'll do those, but maybe they're not as much fun, or maybe they're riskier. So that's it. So the reason why we're asking about this is because we want to focus on bringing in the kind of business that's going to make you the happiest. Okay? So then it should actually be distinguished by how far away the work is too. Because in the local area, you can afford to do probably most of the types of work that you would take on. But when you start getting out, 15, 20 miles, 50 miles out from where your shop is located, then your costs go up. And, then there's opportunity costs, because if you're like doing something 50 miles away, you're maybe missing something that's in your backyard.
Right.
And so by any kind of marketing campaign that you undertake, you want to first figure out this. It's like the most important thing. And in the past, it didn't matter whether you figured out this or not, because you were just going to be a victim of whatever the ocean's doing that day. But nowadays you can laser in on what you want to get, and that's what's so exciting about this stuff. So in this case, this particular contractor has identified these three areas as the ones that they really want to nail. In the immediate local area. It's like they're going to give the priority to bringing in that business. And, in any given community, there's a certain amount of that business. There's so many people with that particular problem in that particular location. And so you want to make sure you're capturing 80-90% of that, right? At least exposing your messages to 80 or 90% of those people that are out there. And so once you got that covered, then you can start expanding out into the other areas that you want to grow into.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So it's like, take your resources, focus them on the ones that are going to have the highest ROI, make you the happiest moving forward, and then that empowers you to move on to take on more categories and even more distance as you grow your company. That makes sense?
Yeah, brilliant.
Makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And so this is what it can look like. Like you can get really, really specific about the area that you're going to focus on, and you can get really, really specific about the terms that you're going to dominate on. And capture the traffic. You want to get all the available traffic for the most profitable keywords and locations. Ding. Okay, we can make that happen for you. You're only going to market to the outer areas for stuff that's really worth doing. Like there could be some like really juicy jobs come up once in a while. Mm-hmm. You want to have your line in the water for those, and then just wait. And wait until they come along, and then suddenly somebody 50 miles away, wants to make you $100,000 in profit. You're gonna send your crew out there. And so, what most people don't understand is you can market for specific work by location. That's like the huge aha.
Wait. Say more about that, because that's a big aha.
It's the big aha, right? You can market for specific work by location, and so whatever your favorite job is, you can get your message in front of the people that are in that particular area that you specify. And you can specify with a lot of granularity. You can pick out neighborhoods that you want to show up in. And
now the people that are watching this and listening to this are probably scratching their head and saying there's no possible way that can be done.
Well, I invite them to give us a try. we will demonstrate how that works.
Indeed.
Yeah. Because the reason why they feel that way is because, like I have here on my last bullet, is that almost nobody is focusing, this clearly and this deliberately on capturing the attention of the people that would really make a difference for the company. Mm-hmm. So you want to get this in place, especially if you're running a foundation repair company involved in structural work, doing excavation, doing helical piers and that kind of thing. You want to have a really firm grip on this and have it in place. That way, while your competitors are taking whatever comes along, they're going to end up taking on this outer ring business that you are really kind of indifferent about. And while you're focusing in on the center of the bullseye and making sure that you've done everything you can about getting that rich stuff that's in the center of it, where the thick vein of gold is. So discovering what market you missed here. Okay, so when you do all of this, I'm sorry I had to review that for a second. When you do all of this, you gain a lot of insight about what people are actually looking for on the internet, and because you're actually getting insight as to what they're typing in to Google, to solve their problem, and you'll see people in there that you don't that are not in our group, and so we can eliminate getting our message in front of them. And because the whole goal is to get more and better messages in front of more and better people. Mm-hmm. Okay, and that's what we do this. And so, because people are not aware of what is available to them, they're out looking for greener pastures everywhere, where the acres and the diamonds are right under their nose. Okay, but they don't know how to get to it. And so we're bringing access to being able to actually measure and identify what riches are available to you in your backyard, help you get access to those, dig them up, and get that under control, and then we start looking afar for what the next step is. Starting your backyard first is the real message. So that's all I have to say about that.
Well, thank you.
If you don't have that in place, you should.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Now I'm gonna eat. Wow, look at this. Oh man, they put tomatoes on it. Your favorite.